channel. Today I'm doing Leetcode problem 2206, divide array into equal pairs in JavaScript. Alright, so we need to check okay, so let's grab it like this. So let's take the length of nums, right? We're going to half that. So you got 6 nums and nums. So cut that in half, you got 3. So we need to see if we can create 3 pairs. A pair is 2 numbers that are the same out of this array nums. Well, we can, right? We can have 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 2 and 2. For this one here, you need 2 pairs. You don't have that. So that's false, right? So this is true. Let's go ahead and grab this variable, move over to CodePen, create our function, we'll call it func. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to sort nums. We'll do ascending order. You can really go either way, it doesn't matter. And we create a variable called num of array, and we're going to set that to nums.length divided by 2. So that's how many array or how many pairs we should have. And then we're going to create a for loop, and we're going to say let I, and we're going to start at 1. And we're going to say if I is less than nums.length and then we're going to increment it by 2, not 1. So plus equal 2. Now what we can do is we can say if nums at I equals nums at I minus 1. So we're checking to see if the previous. And you know what? Before we move on and go any further, let's return nums and select the console just so we can see what we're working with here. Now remember, nums is now going to be sorted, so it's going to look different than that. Alright, so now what we're doing here is we're starting at index 1 and we're checking to see if this is the same as that. We're incrementing by 2, checking to see if this is the same as that. Incrementing by 2, checking to see if this is the same as that. That's what we're doing here. So if that's the case, we're going to subtract from num of array 1. If it's not the case, we're immediately going to return true. I'm sorry, return false, right? Because they all, if this isn't true, the whole thing is broken. So it's automatically going to be false. And then at the very end, what we can do is we can use a ternary operator to say if num array equals, num of array equals 0, return true, if not, return false. There you go. All right, let's copy our code. Over to Leetcode, format our code, and submit. And there you go. All right, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It helps my channel to grow. If you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again real soon.